Part 2 of my Never Say Never unboxing. Jim Burke, Rockstar Pro. I said this is gonna be my 40th birthday. I'm showing this gift to myself. I'm showing this because if you guys go back and watch the unboxing that I did for my 40th birthday gift to myself, I had a long talk there about knives I thought about buying, and I decided finally to buy this one, and I'm happy with it. I like it. It was the most expensive knife I ever bought until I bought this one. And if you watch this video, you'll see me actually talking about this manufacturer, saying that I don't think it's worth the money. Well, I still don't think it's worth the money. I think it's overpriced, but I got this one for a really good price. And there's a really nice story about this knife, used knife, and I just couldn't resist the story and the knife. So let's check it out and use my newly acquired Emerson. So what we have here. Okay, this little grind is just working for me, guys. Okay, this knife is more expensive by a lot from this one. Yeah. Let's take a look. Nicely wrapped. This was purchased from Tripton over at Blade Forums, of course. Nicely packed, and thank you very much, because this package was also in the rain. SMF. Oh God. This is a beast. Some of you guys who are familiar with SMFs are gonna say that the blade may look funky. There's a reason for that. You may also think that this does not look like the original SMF scale. There's a reason for that. I don't think these guys are worth $500, but I think this one is worth what I paid for it, which is significantly less. I'm actually speechless. I don't know what to say. This knife was sold to me. The guy, Tripton, he bought it, he tried it, he sharpened it, oil, decided this was not his cup of tea, which is, yeah, you know, everyone has their right for it. This is beautiful blue and black G10 work. Oh, okay, the story goes like this. Basically, this knife, as you guys know or may not know, the SMFs are issued to, I guess, selected Marines by the U.S. Marine Corps. So this was a knife. This knife was going to be issued to Marines in Afghanistan, and apparently at this Marines base, the supply depot burned down. So one of the Marines went down to the other soldiers, Marines who were in charge of the supply depot, and says, "Can I go through the wreckage of what remained of the burned down depot?" And they said, "Yeah, go for it, dude." So he went and he found 21. He salvaged 21 SMFs that were completely burned down, and I will annotate down the link to the Blade Forums section about this, where Peter R. talks about how he received those knives, and he tells a story. So these knives were completely burned down. The G10 was gone. The steel was burned down. You can actually take a look at this. And this Marine contacted Peter R. He said, "Well, can you restore them?" I said, "Yeah, let's give it a try." So he got all the blades. He cleaned them. He tested them. They were all at HSC of 54, so they got professionally reheated to 59 to 60 Rockwell hardness, and he built new G10 scales, and he sold them, I guess, with some profit to the other dude, to the soldier, to the Marine. Excuse me. This hardware is the original hardware. Peter R. claims that Strider were really not cooperative. They would not contribute anything. So he actually, when he did this, he left the blade looking as they did after they were reheated. Has a really nice look to it. So this is not a real factory SMF. This is a reconstructed SMF, and I like the story of this knife. I like the fact that he had an interesting story that went along with it. And I was sitting in a vacation 5 days ago, guys. The Tripton was able to ship this in 5 days to Israel. I don't know how he did that. And it was night. I was on a vacation with my family. The wife, the kids, they were all asleep. I just surfing on Blade Forums. I knew that my Wi-Fi was going to get disconnected every second. And I found this knife probably about half an hour after it was posted. And I just read the story, liked it, and spent more than I ever spent on the blade. So my name is Mike KL9-Never, and I'm addicted to shopping for used knife on Blade Forums. I always thought that Striders were beautiful. I still think they're beautiful, and I think this work, this G10 is amazing. And the dent here is so comfortable. It gets you to really easily. Oh, thank you. My virus database has been updated. Well, it looks great. Yeah, I think my Jim Burke feels a little neglected here. It's still a great blade. And the action is much smoother in this one, guys. Action is superb. But this one, action is a little sticky, but rock solid. Nothing's moving here. It's very early lockup. What can I say? If I had to go to Army Reserve Service, I think this baby will be in my pocket. I'm speechless. There goes 10 minutes. Thanks, guys. Never say never.